There's no way he'd just like let this go by, right? There's got to be something behind it that makes it that super special, right? The human touch, especially with all the things that he said about his family, all the things that he said leading up to, I want to play till I'm 45 years old, which, I mean, he's almost there. So, I mean, the fact is, like, there seems to be more to this. And I was listening to Dave Sampson this morning from CBS that was saying that exact same thing of, like, you know, if Tom wanted to retire, that's not the way Tom wants it to go.
Yeah.
You know, there's got to be something more to it. There's got to be some just like, there's got to be like an aura around it. Like there has to be something spectacular to come out of it. And I mean, just the fact that it gets leaked, it doesn't make sense. But there is going to be theories behind it. The way that this leaked, somebody was in the circle of whoever was talking to him, got a hold of some information and tried to become the next Schefter. That I think that's have to be what has happened in the situation. But I mean, Dylan, your conspiracy theory that you have found out, I think, is very interesting. Why don't you tell us?
So this theory makes more sense than anything. On the whole, not doing a whole big thing. One of the winningest quarterback in NFL history just says, "Yeah, I'm done." No
way.
No. On top of the fact, if Tom Brady is still on the roster by this Friday, he gets another $15 million. So he's not going to retire before he gets that $15 mil, right? However, this was posited by Toucher and Rich, is a Boston sports show, and it reads like this. So Tom Brady recorded his T's final episode of Man in the Arena, where he announces his retirement. And this is speculation. That's not known. But so let's say he does that. And then someone at ESPN Plus, the network that carries the series, sees an advanced copy of it. And then that person leaks it to fellow employee Adam Schefter. And that makes more sense when you realize that ESPN is standing by the story of Tom Brady's retirement. The NFL, their Instagram account, posted the retirement of Tom Brady. It says Tom Brady hangs it up and has his retirement. And all these guys, Julian Edelman, Bucs players, come out and thank Tom Brady for playing or having played with him or being the GOAT. So all these insiders that are going to know if Brady is retiring. And then now it's just like, we don't know. We don't know. And he's just going to build up for Man in the Arena. It's literally all leading up to that final episode where it can drive traffic.
That's true. Drive ratings up a little bit.
This entire thing, it's perfectly orchestrated because everyone's talking about, is Tom Brady retiring? There's no doubt he is. This is it for him. It's more than usual. Tom Brady, in more than past years, it's been talked about, is he retiring this year? That's what's been posted. He goes on and he talks about it and he's like, yeah, you know, his wife not liking seeing him get hit and family time and all this. I've never heard that come out of Tom Brady's mouth. I mean, after he wins the Super Bowl, he's like, yeah, I'm coming back. You just won. You're going to come back. But this like legitimate, like somber idea of, I'm getting up there in age. And then it starts coming out that people close to Tom start saying they're expecting him to retire. They think he's going to retire. He's going to make a decision on retirement. And then the next couple days, Adam Schefter releases his report. And then it gets walked back on to create a little bit of controversy. People start talking about it. It'll just lead up to the Man in the Arena, drive up all that rating. He'll collect his cool $15 mil from the Buccaneers, and he will ride off into the sunset as the winningest quarterback in NFL history.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but doesn't that just make sense?
It kind of does. I mean, I think Adam Schefter kind of maybe, I don't know. I thought he jumped the gun a little bit, but now that I think about it a lot more, like, it sucks that I don't want to see him retire because then, like, you know, all of our childhood quarterbacks growing up are just, like, not playing anymore, and it just, like, kind of signifies a new era of, like, franchise and, you know, generational players and stuff like that. But the more I think about it, I'm just like, you know, it makes sense.